Gender is a lot like Pokemon. There are so many different kinds. Some are similar, but most are different. You know, 2/5 of all fire-type Pokemon have some form of flame spewing out of their bodies. And yet, approximately, in all approximately 80 Pokemon games, never once does your Chimchar say, "Maybe I'm a Rapidash." Pokemon aren't confused about who they are. That is the only difference. But still, gender is a lot like Pokemon. You start as one of a predetermined set, but over time you meet more, you befriend more, you know more. Heck, you might even become more. Say you meet a new one, and should you befriend them, you get to learn so much more about them. And that makes me think of another thing. I guess that's another difference between gender and Pokemon. When it comes to gender, you don't get a little red box that tells you absolutely everything you need to know. But wouldn't that be nice to have, though? You pull out your gender dex and you point it at a person, and it says, "This is a transgender and transsexual type person. These people are not the same state they're born as, both physically and mentally. Their romantic and sexual changes are not always affected, or preferences are not always affected by this change, however." Or, it might say, "This is a heterosexual and cisgender type person. These people are the same state they were born as. Some members of the species are not very accepting of other species, though." And that makes me think of another thing. How many Crobats know that there are flying and poison type Pokemon? How many Meows know that there are normal type Pokemon? My bet is that some do. Not all, definitely, but some. And people are the same way. Not everyone knows that about themselves yet. For some, it takes 30 years of questioning before they figure it out. Others have always known. Some are still trying to figure it out to this day. So really, gender is a lot like Pokemon. Thank you.
To see your image dissected, chin shaved, waist clinched, your silhouette
by the lovers of guns, violence in the form of drums beat each night to murder.
Before we go, before we check out, before we know that